everyone, this is Andrea, the Epoxy Chick. Welcome back. Do you remember these bad boys? Yeah, they've been sitting in my shop for a long time. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. I've had a lot of drama. But anyway, I'm going to do one of these today because they're kind of big, so I'm only going to do one at a time. And I did have to cover it up because of the way they're shaped. If it drips off the side, it'll get on there. So I'm just going to do one today, and I'll do the other one in another video. All right, we're going to be using the Super Clear Epoxy and Epoxy Hardener. We're going to be using some eye candy in, I think this is Charisse. Oi High Blue. I guess that's how you say it. Some Pearl X powdered pigments in Shimmer Violet. And some Tecaroos in Super Silver. I did ask for opinions on what colors to do these, and only one person spoke up and said navy blue and gray. I don't have a gray, I do have the silver. So we're gonna do the darkest blue I have and a silver. You mix equal parts of the epoxy and the hardener, and you put in just a little spoon, maybe one or two, depending how big the little cup is. And you stir those. Isn't that cool? Turned out real pretty. Here's the purple and this blue. I love this blue. I did start off with the silver. And do not forget to scrape the sides.
Scrape the sides!
All right, here's I think it's the Charisse. Pretty. And there's the Shimmer Violet. And then there's the blue. I'm going to take 2 to 3 fingers, starting with the edges, and just blending it in. Sorry, I had an interruption from my son. But we're taking this all the way around. And we're going to do some little circles in the middle. Just blending. And then we're going to end up doing all the holes. We're going to tap out all the holes. Get those out of there. And I did have some leftover epoxy, so I was going to put it on top for kind of a 3D effect. And I'll show you how that goes. Just a second. I went ahead and poured the rest of the epoxy on it, and it'll spread out. You can probably see it here. It'll spread out, and it'll look kind of like a 3D effect. It'll be really cool. Now we're going to get the heat gun, get all them yucky bubbles out. And do that so there are no bubbles. And there we are. Voila! What do you guys think?